Namaste, good morning friends. Welcome to Ayurveda, the way of Aghora. Yesterday we were discussing about the individual body types or the psychophysical nature of an individual. Today we will try to see the functions of the bioenergies called Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Vata is responsible for the functions, all your body movements. All your psychological, mental movements, everything is related to Vata. Vata means the movement, the ether and air. Just imagine, these are the subtlest aspect of energies, right? You know that light is moving. It has no definite shapes. So the Vata is responsible for all the movements in the body, whether it is closing and opening of your eyes, whether it is talking, whether it is a blood flow in the body, whether it is nervous impulses or lymphatic movement, or whatever. You're belching, you're sneezing, you're coughing, right? Your excretory procedures, you deliver a baby, any movements, any function is happening because of the Vata. The Vata is responsible for all the movement, right? So as the Vata person very active, which we discussed yesterday, right? And then Pitta. Pitta is the fire. Fire is the transforming energy. You see, from ether or the space to air, fire, that which transfer the air into water, then to earth. So fire is responsible for all the transformation. You understand? The fire is the transforming energy. So anything related to transformation or digestion, assimilation, the fire is responsible. Right? When you begin to eat some food, the digestion happens in the body. Then after digestion, what happens? Assimilation happens in the body. Assimilation, the digested food, that's called rasa, that becomes the blood. And blood to then muscle tissues. Rasa, Rakta, Mamsa, Meda, Asti, Majja, Shukra. These are the 7 body tissues, physical body tissues, which we'll discuss later. But to transform from one form to other, the fire is responsible. So you know that a man who is alive, a person who is alive, you know there is heat in the body. And for intelligence, that is also transformation. You assimilate various information from the world. How do you assimilate? Intelligence play a vital role, right? The memories, you know how to go beyond your suffering. Intelligence is very much required. And intelligence is the most illuminate part of your mind, which we discussed last day. So that intelligence is also Pitta. If a Pitta person is supposed to be more intelligent than other types. Why? Because he is more with fire content. So any transformation happen in the body, any kind of one form to other, the changing happen because of the fire. Then comes the Kapha. That's the framework. That's the strength. That's the muscle. That's your binding of your joints. The bond. Anything physical you can see is more of Kapha only. Which are the component of Kapha? The water and the earth. And the Kapha person is supposed to be that type. What? Strong built, heavy built, right? So you understand, Vata is responsible for the movement, fire is responsible for all the transformation, Kapha is for the structural and stability. These are the nature of these 3 bioenergies. So you have to understand this in a functional way. You have to use your imagination. Ancient thinkers were not simply thinkers, as I said, they were not simply logical. They were the scientists, at the same time they were poets. They knew so all the Sanskrit text you can see that's all written in beautiful poetry. Why? Because they were balanced people, the all Kundalini people. They knew this and they knew the other side. They were devotees, at the same time they were logical. So I call them ancient logical thinkers. At the same time, they were poets. So you also, if you want to know the science of health, science of nature, science of life, you have to develop a kind of temperament of both sides. It's good to be logical. It's beautiful to be devotional. It's beautiful to be loving. Just develop the temperament of both sides. Just get a balance of this. It's easy. You have to go less complicated. Now see, one of my friends told me that you are talking about this, it's very simple. Being happy is so simple. I said, yes, it's true. It's my experience. Being happy is the most simplest thing. He said, if somebody is suffering, they are suffering from some disease or somebody is suffering from a relationship problem, then how is it possible? And somebody is suffering from some financial trouble. How is it possible to be happy? I said, do you understand happiness in terms of sadness? Opposite to sadness. It's not so. The suffering and happiness is a part of the life. But when I say happy, I'm talking about the balance, the yoga, the stability. It's not simply the happy opposite to the sadness. So how to be happy in difficult situation? I think happiness is also a skill which you can develop. Happiness is your innate nature. At the same time, if you practice it, you'll find it is growing. If you have a problem, a well-developed problem, you have to deal it with your intelligence, right? And if you are not strong, you cannot be happy. Trust me. Happiness is only possible for the strong one. If you are weak, sorry. If you want to be like a rabbit and if you want to be like a sheep, you will be guided by someone else. But if you want to stand alone, if you want to stand on your feet and to want to roar like a tiger, you have to develop a temperament that you are ready to walk alone in the path of truth. Then only you can be happy. It is easy because it's your nature. There is a trouble, there is some disease, there is some other problem which is related to your life. You have to deal it. That doesn't mean that you have to be unhappy to deal with it. You have to practice to be happy. Slowly you will reach there. And you will find it is easy to be happy than being sad. Right? And the strength, where it comes from? Where it comes from? Where comes the strength? From your trust, when your self-knowledge. Otherwise, there is no point that, yes, you can be strong in certain things. You can take a machine gun and shoot your enemies or something. It's very easy. No strength is required. Only state of unconscious required to kill someone, right? Yes, being a warrior, if you need to kill, that's your responsibility, your duties. People do not want to do their responsibility. Everyone wanted to run away from it. That's why they suffer. And everybody, at least once in a while, get the happiness in their life. Imagine when you are in the state of love, suddenly all the problem disappears. When the happiness comes in your life, suddenly you find everything is so clear. There is no problem. Everybody experiences. So you know what is spirituality. Spirituality is happiness. Spirituality is loving. Spirituality is being calm. It's not against the world. It's not against your problems. I'm not saying that you will be able to recover all your problems. No. There is problem in the world. World is a very hard place to live. But you can enjoy your suffering. That's what I teach. You can suffer your suffering. That's what you do. I will teach you how to enjoy your suffering so you can be happy. I'm not saying that run away from the responsibility, go to some caves in the mountain, in the Himalayas or somewhere else, or maybe hide in a small room and live there and sitting in meditation. No, these all things are not going to help you. Not even praying to some form of the God or no form of the God, nothing is going to help you. You got to be strong. There is harsh realities in life. Yes, I starved in the streets of Delhi. I had no place to live. I did not know how to speak the language of English and Hindi. That's the time I really had a very tough time. But I knew I have to, this time will pass. I knew I had to be strong in order to success in my life. Yes, my way of success, if I'm say I can from the heart I can say I'm successful. That's my way. It may not be your way of understanding success. Success is personal, I believe. For me, yes, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I am in very good relationship with my family. Everyone is so far I can see happy. I don't know about tomorrow. I'm not bothered about tomorrow. Tomorrow everything may collapse. Tomorrow some other problem would come. I will try to survive. If everything is finished, it's fine. I'm happy right now. Right now, in this moment, I'm happy. That's all is my concern. It's not because of me. It's all because of my master. It's all because of my God, my mother nature. See, trust me, the whole nature want to help you. Where do you think God is against you? Why do you think that God is against you? Who is creating all the trouble for you? It's you. Why don't you take some responsibility for yourself? You cannot change the world. Neither can you change yourself. I tried myself, my level best to change me. But it's not possible. And later, by the blessing of my master, I accept myself. I know I am not good. I know I am not bad. I know I have both good and bad in me. But it's okay. Because this is my design. I cannot change my design. This is my swabhava, my own character. Why should I change my character? I love myself. I love me the most. I am so selfish. And I love to be selfish. If I am not strong, if I am not happy, how can I teach strength? How can I can help somebody else? If my family is not happy, if my family is not secured, how can I help somebody else's family? So I thought of first securing myself, then securing my family, those who are related to me, my friends. I am trying to extend my family to the whole world. Yes, I'm so much craving to make the whole world a beautiful place. This is all my effort. I want you to enjoy. I want to help you to enjoy. I've learned really tough way. I did all the penance. I did all the austerities possible. I'm lucky to born in India. I'm lucky to be with among the masters. But my ego, my problem, that's why I was suffering. I don't say that ego is a problem. I find there is nothing problem. There is no problem in the world. Everything is perfect. Yes, but I am not perfect. When I recognized I am not perfect, everything falls perfect. Everything makes sense for me. Yes, one of my friends was saying that you have to teach clearly. You have to tell about it systematically. But I don't want you to get bored. I just want to give you some glimpse. I just want to give you some points about health, happiness. That's all I want. I know that I cannot teach everything through the internet or something. You cannot find anything. Yes, you get some information, some guidance. But you cannot replace a master in your life. A master is required. And if you open your eyes, you can find everything, everyone, every being, everything is your master. And you will find God everywhere. Yes, the nature is God. What are you searching for? It's right here, right now. Everything is divine. We call it Shiva or the Master or Guru. Yes, everything is Shiva. Kangar Kangar hai Shiva Shankar. Every speck of dust is nothing but God. Trust me, it's so beautiful to live like this. The whole world become nothing but a beautiful garden to live. All your problems are like breeze. All the problem will teach you something. Every person, everything which comes into you, every trouble which comes into your life become an experience for you. It become a teacher to you. You enjoy it. Every problem is created by your mind, and the solution is also in the mind. That's called intelligence, intellect, or whatever you call it. And you have to deal with it with all your strength. And if you cannot succeed, don't worry, accept it. You understand there is a problem, but please don't lose your happiness. Stay happy, stay healthy. That's the best thing you can do here. And try to access or achieve as much wealth as possible. Depends on your requirement. Be healthy, be happy, and be wealthy. That's all my wishes to you. Enjoy your life. Enjoy.